Levian Star fam. How are you? Today's drink of choice is trifala tea with some honey. It's Ayurvedic, and I pray that I'm pronouncing it properly. So, the message that is coming through for me today is on the same vein as protecting your peace. It is about respecting not only your journey, but everyone's journey. Respect everyone's journey. And the reason why I think this is powerful and important for these times is if you look at Earth as school, like we are essentially incarnated into gym class, right? And everybody has coursework, everybody has homework, they have classes, they have all of the things. And we're all given individual assignments, tests. We take classes. I like to call them master teachers. Some of the master teachers are a-holes. Some of them are fabulous. But we're all in school, and we all have specific assignments that we incarnated to complete. And some of those assignments are group projects. And if you've ever had to do a group project, you know that everybody that is assigned to a group is not always dope. Some people don't want to do their work. And no matter how much you yell or scream or point out, here's your work, regardless, there are some people that don't want to do their own work. And some of those people think that they can copy off of your work. But that's not how any of this works. So just a reminder not to get distracted by those people who are distracting. Sometimes the distracting people, sometimes we call them chaos demons, are really just that, distractions, to see if you are going to stay on task. And you don't know what people are showing up for. We're not here to know that. It's really easy to judge a circumstance, to look at people who are struggling with their humanity. Because if you really pay attention to the things that are going on, these are people that are struggling with their humanity. They're struggling with their humanity. They may not be human. Jokes. They're struggling with their humanity. And they didn't have very good teachers. And they're really not good at creating thriving, healthy communities. Whatever environments they grew up in, not an excuse, but they're just struggling with their humanity. If you think about, just take a moment and really think about some of the history. You're talking about human beings raping, pillaging, ravaging, lynching other human beings. They could not catch their own humanity. And at some point, I'm sure that the soul goes, huh? What are we doing here? We're eating people? At some point, and then at what point does that person just chalk it up as, I guess I'm not that human? And if you consider that whatever harm that is not addressed, it accumulates and it gets passed down through the genes epigenetically. So a lot of these people walking around here struggling with their humanity, they too inherited traumas that can't be rectified quickly. But they incarnated to rectify those. They incarnated to heal their line, and that's hard work. And if you are uninterested in doing your work, you feel like kicking down the can is how it's going to get done. And it's not. And so I say all of that to say that you don't have control over any of it. You don't have control over Rumpelstiltskins or Freon Frusk or Regan Relly. You don't have any control over what a wackadoodle is up to. That's not your work. And it might be entertaining. We can come up with lots of skits and whatnot. But the reality is that there are lots of ways to find your joy other than worried about what a wackadoodle is up to. We are building and birthing a kind and just society that works for everyone. And the biggest thing that I still every day grapple with is that everybody don't want to come. Everybody's not supposed to come. Some people literally exist to show us what life looks like if we don't evolve. And so we could be watching a tale of two consciousnesses to keep us on path to building and birthing a kind and just society that works for everyone. That could be the literal thing. Like those of us who are really doing our spiritual work, those of us who are really, sitting with our pains and our traumas, sitting with those things that we don't like about ourselves, forgiving ourselves, doing the forgiveness work, forgiving wackadoodles, doing that forgiveness work. Those of us who are literally dedicating our lives to doing this work, we could be guided to watch in real time as we're doing our work, as people are not doing theirs, and going, that's what that looks like, to keep us on track to what we're actually here to do. And as complicated as that sounds, so we're going to have to just take a moment and find our center and stay in the truth about who we are and why we're here. We're not going to fix what's broken because it's not ours to fix. Our work is ourselves and coming into community with other people who are doing the work of themselves. And whatever it is that we are guided to do, that's what we do. But we can respect people's journeys. And we can bless them on their journey. We can say, you are on a difficult path, sis. Ooh, you are on a difficult path, bruh. But I love you up. And I love up the part of me that recognizes that I'm connected to you. And I bless that part. And I love up on that part. And I pour love and acceptance into that part. And I respect your journey. And then keep it moving. And learn the boots on the ground dance. Because, I got my boots on the ground. Remember, it's a quarter turn right and it's a half turn left. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.